Welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Tim and today we're doing a walk around video of our 2014 Toyota Hilux SR5. I'm going to go around the outside of this vehicle, have a look at the quality of it, some of the features and the interior as well. First thing that stands out to me on this vehicle is this nice big chrome nudge bar that's fitted to the front. The thing I like about nudge bars is they add a nice bit of aggression to the look of the car, as well as protecting it from front impacts. And you do have 2 points here to either mount a light bar or 2 spotlights, which will help you driving. This car is a 4x4, so if you do want to take it off-road, you've already got one advantage there. On top of the Hilux as well, we do have this nice little vent going to the intercooler mounted on top of the diesel engine as well, which is really good to see, helps keep the engine cool. Nice big open front grille, getting a nice amount of cool air to the front radiator there to help keep the engine cool as well for when it's working hard and towing. This car is also set up for towing, which is good to see, but I'll cover that later. Nice big headlights here with your fog lights underneath. Now, as for the condition of the car, I've been actually having a look for some stone chips. I really can't find many. There may be 1 or 2 which have been touched up just here, but otherwise this car presents in absolutely fantastic condition. The white that Toyota has used against the chrome is a really good look to have. Moving around now to the driver's side of the car, we do have these nice brand new tyres fitted with a nice big alloy wheel. This alloy wheel appears to be in absolutely fantastic condition, which is good to see. These are 17-inch alloy wheels. On the driver's door here, you do have the Hilux 3-litre badge for the diesel engine that's under there, as well as a indicator built into the side mirror cap here with a nice chrome cap on there to help break up the black the white theme across the car. Chrome door handles as well, and a nice big side step along the bottom. Moving up a little bit, you'll see this car does have a bit of tint on it, a nice weather shield as well, which is really good to see, and this car does seem to be quite set up very nicely to go. I actually can't fault much down this side. There's just this little mark here on the edging of the door and a stone chip here, but otherwise fantastic condition. That's hardly something I can complain about on a 2014 car. Moving around now towards the tub area of the car, we do have a nice sports bar fitted, soft looped tonneau cover, and then you do have on the Hilux this nice wheel flare going above the tyre. Having a look at our second 17-inch premium alloy wheel, and it is also in fantastic condition. Moving around now to the back of the car, we do have a chrome rear bumper, which can act as a step to get in and out of the car as well. And when you pull off the tonneau cover, we'll have a look at the inside of the tub as well. This car is fitted with a nice reversing camera too. So pulling that back and opening this up, and don't know how you should be able to see in there, we do have rubber mats for this car, as well as being fitted with a genuine tub liner, which is really good to see, meaning the back of the car will be protected from any objects that you want to store in there. Just closing this back up and pulling the loops back over will seal up the tonneau cover, protecting any goods that you got in there from the weather, which is really cool to see. And another thing that you won't have to worry about when buying this vehicle, you do have your nice big rear stop lights as well, which is nice and stands out against the white there, which is really cool to see. Moving around now, we do have another 17-inch premium alloy wheel with brand new tyres. There's a little bit of chip here into the paint just on the flare, just next to where the diesel fuel filler cap is. But once again, being a 2014 car, there's not much really to complain about. There's a couple of blemishes just here, but they're very, very minor. I would hardly complain about that either. Being a 2014 car, you can expect a couple of stone chips here and there, and that's pretty much all this has. Just one more down here, but otherwise this side of the car is in great condition. Looking at the last wheel, there's very, very minor marking here on the edge of the rim, but otherwise that's the only marking on any rim, which is really, really cool to see. Now I'm going to pop the bonnet and we're going to talk a little bit about the engine that helps run this Hilux and can tow along as well. Because this car is actually fitted with the electric brakes already on the car, as well as the tow bar, so this car is set up to tow. There's no more you need to spend if you need to get the car ready to start hauling a caravan or a large trailer. While you have a look under there, pay attention to just how good condition it is under there, how clean it is, and how well maintained the car has been. Now, this 3-litre turbo diesel is a 4-cylinder, which puts out 126 kilowatts of power and 360 newton meters of torque. Behind this, we do have the 5-speed automatic. Now, this car does have a 76-litre diesel tank, which can average around 8.7 litres per 100 k's, or about 874 kilometres from a full tank of fuel. Now, like I said, this car is paired with the tow bar and electric brake kit, so you can actually tow 2.5 tonnes easily with this combination. This car does also have 6 airbags. Now moving to the interior of our 2014 Hilux, the interior presents in absolutely fantastic condition, which is good to see. The car has done 108,000 Ks, but it does not present that way at all on either the interior or exterior of the vehicle. Looking to my right here, we do have full electric window control, as well as lock for the windows and for the back doors as well. Got a light scratching here, but nothing else really going on there, just a nice chrome with a bit of fabric there on the door. Now looking at the steering wheel, just moving that to the right, we do have 2 keys with this car, as well as our side mirror adjuster just down here, as well as the little immobilizer light as well. So this car is nice and safe. It does have an immobilizer. On the right control arm, we do have headlights with our auto headlight function, which is fantastic, as well as our fog light control and indicator. Now moving this over to the side, we do have our windshield wiper control just there. Steering wheel itself is in fantastic condition, feels nice and leather wrapped, as well as we do have our nice Bluetooth and media settings just here, with a little control arm just behind here for our cruise control as well. Moving to the center of the car, we do have a nice touchscreen unit with our sat nav integrated in there, which is really cool to see, nice and easy to use as well. CD player across the top with our volume control on the right. Just down from that, here we do have our nice climate control unit. You can adjust the fan speed and temperature, throw on the air conditioning, and with the tint, it will really keep the interior of the car nice and cool for when those nice long trips. Under here we do have a little bit of an ashtray, but that has never been used, which is really cool to see. Just underneath that we do have our traction control button, our heated seat button, as well as a nice 12-volt socket. Once again, cigarette lighter came in this car, but it's never been used, which is pretty good. On this side it's just a 12-volt socket. Just below that we do have our auxiliary and USB port. Here we do have a front cup holder, which is really cool, right next to our nice underdrive 4 high, 2 high, and 4 low gearing as well. Here's the gear shifter for our nice 5-speed automatic gearbox. Throwing it into reverse will reveal how clear that picture is for our reverse camera, making reversing up to anything you want to hook up to the tow hitch, or even just parking a breeze. We do have here a nice handbrake, and then moving back from that, we've got a nice deep center console with ample storage. Very good to see. One last thing I would like to point out to you is over on the other side of the dash, just below the heater, we do have a nice cup holder that pops out there, which gives you one on each side. Sits right in front of the air conditioning or heating. So if it's a cold day outside, you want to keep your hot drink warm, you can blow the heater right on it. Same, well, vice versa. If it's cold, blowing out cold air and it's hot outside, you can actually have the cold air keeping your drink cooler for longer, which is really cool to see. I'm going to have my camera person now pan around the interior of the car and just show you how good the rest of the interior is. This car just does present in absolutely fantastic condition, which is really cool to see. So I'd like to take this time to thank you for watching our walk around video of our 2014 Hilux SR5. If you have any questions, please give us a call on 9907 0555 and one of our friendly staff will be happy to help with your inquiry.